Every fisherman dreams of a rich haul. Some dreams don't come true, and some surpass all expectations, giving fishermen a record-breaking shark, a 2-ton fish, or more than 2,500 fish in one sitting. It's worth seeing. In this episode, I'll show you the fisherman who caught the biggest fish in the world, as well as other record-breaking catches that are hard to believe. Let's go! To warm up, let's take a look at a few recent fishing records. The first lucky one was Justin Quintal. Last June, he caught a record-breaking yellowmouth grouper while fishing in Florida. The fish weighed 22.1 pounds. Justin suspected he'd set a world record, so he took 2 hours to get to the nearest International Game Fish Association office to weigh his catch immediately. Nicholas Fano, a 12-year-old boy, was another lucky winner. Last October, he managed to catch a large 57.4-pound black-tailed trevally in the same Florida. It took him about 30 minutes to get the fish out of the water. The boy was awarded world records in 2 categories at once, among juniors and among men. Nicholas definitely has a bright future in fishing. Last year was not without some champions. The Canadian Kiana McCready caught a huge channel catfish of 17.7 pounds in Manitoba. Freshwater record. And what about world records? Last August, a resident of Somerville, Texas, set one. Jennifer Shaw was fishing in Texas with her husband. For 2 weeks, there was virtually no catch. But on the last day, just before departure, the couple had unreal luck. A giant alligator gar took the bait. It took almost half an hour to get it on board, using all possible means. Though Jennifer did pull the gar out, it was so large that it wouldn't fit aboard. She had to throw a rope over it and tow it to shore. The measurements were taken on shore and showed that it weighed 132 pounds. Thus, Jennifer set a world record, catching the largest freshwater fish. In general, alligator gars can reach a larger size, weighing 330 pounds. But so far, these haven't been caught on a fishing rod. And Jennifer's catch so far is enough. It has to be registered by the International Game Fish Association. A 121-pound fish is certainly not bad, but what about a fish weighing more than a ton? It turns out that even such a monster can be a catch. What's even more surprising, the record catch turned out to be a great white shark, the most famous shark on the planet and also one of the largest fish in the world in general. On average, the great white shark grows to 13 to 16.5 feet in length and reaches a mass of 2,425 pounds. Larger specimens have been encountered, but they're not so often. The cooler Alfred Dean's record seems to be. In 1959, this man was fishing off the coast of the Australian town of Kaduna, where he caught a great white shark. Its weight was 2,664 pounds. That is, Alfred caught a great white shark that's even larger than the average one.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
But more importantly, this particular shark was the largest recorded catch in history, and it's the largest fish ever caught by man. At least that's what the International Game Fish Association says. But it looks like Alfred's record may officially be broken, because not too long ago, fishermen managed to catch something bigger. Stay tuned to see this contender for the record, as well as other big fish catches that'll impress you.
Oh, I'm so frothy.
Ocean sunfish. Have you ever heard of this fish? If not, you'll never be able to determine its size from some pictures. You might even think that it's an ordinary and not the biggest fish, but in fact, it's bigger than a human. This is the heaviest bony fish on the planet, which can weigh more than 4,400 pounds. These giants reach up to 10 feet in length. Look how huge the ocean sunfish is compared to the divers. One of these giants was caught last October in the Mediterranean Sea off the north coast of Africa. The size of the giant's impressive. It was 10.4 feet long and 9.5 feet wide. This is a record-breaking size even for this region, where fishermen often encounter large ocean sunfish. As for weight, the catch couldn't be weighed, scales were only designed for a ton, and the ocean sunfish could crush them. But by all appearances, it weighed about 2 tons. If so, this fish could become a new world record. All they have to do is convince the International Game Fish Association to add the ocean sunfish to the list. Tiger shark. The tiger shark's already on the list. It takes the honorable second place, lagging behind only the record of Alfred Dean, who pulled the record-breaking great white shark out of the water. Tiger sharks, by the way, are not smaller than white sharks. They usually grow even larger, reaching up to 18 feet in length. In addition, these monsters are considered more dangerous to humans than great white sharks. One of these dangerous monsters was caught by Kevin James Clapson. In 2004, he was fishing off the coast of Ulladulla, Australia, and he got lucky in the form of a tiger shark weighing 1,783 pounds. This is very good considering that the average weight of a tiger shark is 881 to 1,322 pounds. Marlin. Marlins, like sharks, are often record-breaking catches for lucky fishermen, all because these fish are popular objects of sport fishing. Although marlins are not related to sharks, these fish are predatory and dangerous. What is their spear on a muzzle alone is worth only you can easily cut yourself on it. Take a look at this catch. Alfred Glissell caught this black marlin off the coast of Peru in 1953. Imagine how comfortable it was for the fish that swam there. Such a predator was clearly ferocious at sea and ate whatever it wanted, hence the incredible size. The black marlin caught by Alfred weighed 1,559 pounds. That's practically the maximum weight this fish can reach. Another record was set by amateur fisherman Paulo Arim in 1992. While Glissell caught the record-breaking black marlin, Paulo caught the record-breaking blue marlin. These relatives of the black marlin are also very large. They can weigh more than 1,763 pounds and reach 16.5 feet in length. Paulo's catch was more modest, but still hefty, 1,400 pounds of net weight. To subdue the monster, Aram had to fight with it for almost an hour and a half, but he still defeated the giant and went down in history. Tuna. You may never have known what marlins are until today, but everyone knows about tuna. You probably even have a few cans of tuna lying around the house. Many people think of tuna as a small fish, but it's not that simple. The Atlantic bluefin tuna species, for example, is enormous in size. Take a look at Ken Fraser's catch and you'll understand. His catch was one of the 5 largest in history. In 1979, he caught a giant weighing 1,497 pounds. That's only a few pounds less than the largest fish on record. Imagine how many cans of canned tuna could be made from just this particular one caught. By the way, due to overfishing, tuna inhabiting some regions of the planet are now considered an endangered species, and their catch is strictly regulated. The Greenland shark is in approximately the same position. It lives in the waters of the North Atlantic. Despite the not very pleasant living conditions, these sharks grow to enormous sizes. Some specimens exceed 21 feet in length. A specimen caught by the Norwegian Terje Nordvelt was also quite big. In 1987, he caught the Greenland shark weighing 1,708 pounds. This is despite the fact that usually these sharks don't weigh more than 881 pounds. That means that Terje has caught not only a record-breaking, but also a very unusual shark. By the way, these sharks are also interesting because of their lifespan. Scientists believe that on average, these northern fish live 272 years. Such things do happen in the world of animals. The largest number. Some manage to catch one huge fish in one trip to the sea, while others catch many small fish at once. One of the most amazing records is held by Jeff Kolodinsky, a professional fisherman from Illinois, USA. A couple of years ago, he caught 2,645 fish in one day. Some fishermen don't catch that many in a lifetime. No wonder Jeff set a world record. Or rather, he broke his own personal world record. While Jeff's professionalism is undeniable, no fisherman in the world can catch as many fish at a time as the crew of a fishing trawler. It's these fishing boats that are used to catch fish in huge numbers. With the help of large nets on a fishing trawler, it's possible to catch several tons of seafood at once. Of course, many fishermen also use large nets, but only with the help of a trawler is it possible to lift that amount of fish aboard. This trawler footage looks cool on their own, but the release of the nets and the dumping of the fish are even more spectacular. Take a look at it for a while. That's all, guys. What's the biggest fish you've ever caught? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and see you later.